A short but effective story of a nightmare. In the end you will definitely get chills. If you like this story, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and be sure to express your opinion in the comment section. Her pale face with a bald head was the scariest things I had ever seen in my life. Two white spheres were all that could be concluded about her eyes that were supposedly reading me. I couldn't judge. There were no eyebrows and her nose was eaten up in half. She had pitch black lips, which were letting out a thick black liquid from her mouth every time they opened. The fluid was now dripping on my face. Her hands were holding my hands tightly against my will. Only there wasn't any skin on her hands. Pinned down on my own bed. I was struggling hard with all my energy and turning my head around in order to find something that could help. The sound from the pendulum of my wall clock echoed through the room and grabbed my attention. It was 3 a.m. in the morning, the hour of the dead. She opened her mouth wide, letting out some more thick black goo, and my face was smeared with it completely. Tentacles emerged out of her mouth and they began wrapping my face, gradually twirling around in circles. My mouth was the first to be enclosed. I inhaled as much air as I could before my nose was wrapped. My eyes were the last, and I got a good look of her face before the tentacles closed them shut. With my entire face covered in tentacles, I found my senses getting numb. My lungs were now exploding due to lack of oxygen and my feet were wriggling. However, that was not the end of the horror. The tentacles started pressing harder against my face. I could feel the strain on my skull as their grip became tighter and closer every passing second. The pressure increased to the peak before my skull exploded. I wake up with a scream. My body is drenched in sweat. I grab my face with my hands to check and find it perfectly normal. The nightmare felt so real that I am still gasping for breath. I turned down the temperature of the air conditioner and bent down my head to let go of the eeriness and calm my heartbeat down. One of my hands tries to place the water bottle on the bedside table. It's empty, I realize when I grab it. I get up and turn on the light of the room. Wearing my slippers, as I walk out of my room, the lights go off. The damn power cuts, I curse under my breath. Going back inside, I grab my phone and turn on its torchlight. It's funny that I shudder the moment I step outside my room. For a person who sees so much of scary movies and series, I feel strange as the fear wraps me at my own home. It was just a stupid dream, I say in my mind. It makes me feel a little better when I throw that light on the staircase. I walk down the stairs gradually while throwing the light around me, often to ensure I am alone. When the stairs end, I throw the light towards the kitchen and start walking towards it. I'm going to run back in my room. The moment I can grab a bottle of chilled water from the refrigerator, I think. I grab the handle on the refrigerator's door and my heart starts beating loud. This could be a horror movie cliché, a jump scare that has now become stale, I think. What will I find when I open the door? I settle down on not looking at all. I will open the refrigerator, pull out a bottle and shut it, I mutter. Just before I could open the door, a notification on my phone arrives, making me jump. I feel a chill run down to my spine with a stupid notification. I unlock my device to find that the culprit behind the notification is Clash of Clans. I'm going to mute your ass down, I say. The next thing happens in a flash. I open the refrigerator, pull out a water bottle and close the door. The next moment, I am running out of the kitchen, climbing the stairs back to my room, rushing inside my room and jumping on my bed. I pull open the cap of the bottle and place my lips around the opening before gulping down almost half of the bottle in one breath. The cool water does its magic. It rushes down a sense of calm through my nerves and I feel my breathing revert to normal. With my heartbeats dropping down to their normal rhythm, I can feel the silence in the room except the ticking of the clock on the wall. The damn clock. I curse and drop down from my bed. I grab my phone and point the torch light towards it. I'm going to pull out your freaking batteries, I say out loud. Something halts me before I can reach the clock. I blink my eyes and check again. It's not the clock, but the time on the clock, 2:57 a.m. I shudder and find the fear returning back to me in its glory. I reach for the light switch and flip it multiple times. My heart is pacing again as I jump back on the bed. I use my phone's torch light to look around and find no one. Suddenly, the door opens leisurely, creaking all the way through inside. I position the torch towards the gate. A hand crawls in from behind the wall. Although it is terrifying enough, I gasp because there is no skin on the hand,